Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Julie. I'm a homeschooling mom of 5, and every few months, it's been quite a while, I like to share what I've bought on Amazon lately video. So like I said, it's been a while. I think it's been a few months when I started pulling together everything I want to show you from what I've bought over this summer. I'm going back to like the beginning of May, so it must have been early spring that I shared one of these last. So this is basically what I purchased on Amazon all through May, June, July, and August. There are a couple people I follow here on YouTube who share Amazon hauls, and I just love watching them, so I enjoy sharing them for you guys too if you're interested to see just the great variety of things I purchase on Amazon. Most of these things I have in front of me and I will pick them up and show you. After I show you what I have in my hands, I will go ahead and talk about some other items I purchased that I can't just hold and show you, but I'll put B-roll in front or something to show you those items. Without further ado, here we go. I will start with one of my most recent purchases, and it is these little, they're called a bun twist pin, I think is what they're called. So it comes in a set of 3. And when you want to put your hair up in a bun, these just work so much better than bobby pins. I am very impressed. I wasn't sure, how they would work, but I wanted to try them out. So you like put your hair up in a bun and then you take this and you twist it, twist it, twist it. And it holds your hair so well. Like if you could touch this, it is so, it does not feel like cheap plastic. Like it's nice and firm. And so that's a recent favorite of mine. The next thing I'll show you was a refill. So this is the CoverGirl Easy Breezy Brow. This is a clear brow gel that I put on my eyebrows every single day. I used to have like an Anastasia Beverly Hills brow gel that I liked. I thought I would try a much cheaper brand, and I'm really happy with this. I don't like the colored brow gels. I just want clear. And so I'm happy with that one. Another thing I bought is some bright red lipstick. I never ever wear bright red lipstick, but this was for my daughter who was doing dance competitions, and look at the top of that. It kind of melted one time when I was at a dance competition, and so then instead of using it, because see how flat it is, I started like applying it with a Q-tip instead of actually with the lipstick, especially on just a little girl. But she needed a red lipstick. So this is, I guess I should show you. This is by Maybelline, and it is the shade, it does not want to focus here. There we go. 385 Ruby for Me. I will say, as much as I'm showing you everything I've bought on Amazon, this does not include, like I buy a lot of birthday party gifts on Amazon, like if my kids are invited to birthday parties. So there's quite a few things over the summer that I bought for parties. I also bought stuff for back to school. I bought stuff for like school curriculum. So some of those things I've already shown in other videos, so I'm not including those in my Amazon haul. One thing I bought for myself this summer is this belt bag. If I'm going for a walk or for a hike and all I really want to bring with me is my phone and keys, this is super duper handy. This purse had some really, really positive reviews on Amazon and people talking about it being the Lululemon dupe, much cheaper, and I am really happy with the quality on that bag. A recent purchase, the kids, especially in the summertime, they get like crafty and they want to do something with their hands. And so I bought this little set of clay beads. I love how little those beads are. I should show you a bracelet, but one of my girls made me a bracelet, and they're really, really pretty because the beads are so small and feminine looking. They're not like the chunky pony beads. So the kids have had fun making bracelets with that set. One of my kids requested that I buy a pack of tracing paper. It's funny because they wanted to use tissue paper, like what I would use in wrapping gifts. And I was like, no, let me just buy you tracing paper. The tracing paper came in the mail and I was like, this is really just tissue paper. So I haven't priced it out to see like what makes more sense to buy, but they are practically the same item. A couple of books I've bought recently. This one, I feel like we've had it for a long time. It had to have been like the beginning of May we bought it, but it is Ocean Anatomy by Julia Rothman. We love the anatomy series. So we have Food Anatomy, Farm Anatomy, and Nature Anatomy already. This one was a newer release, and I know they just came out with another one. I think it's Wildlife Anatomy. Now, I haven't looked really in detail in these books. I did hear someone say that there's stuff about evolution, so be aware of that. But I don't mind my kids reading material where, you know what we believe, and if their books say some things that are opposing what we believe, I'm okay with that. But my kids just pour over those anatomy books. They really like them. Here's another book I bought, and I forgot to share this one in a curriculum haul because I bought this as a assigned reading book for my older kids. In His Steps, What Would Jesus Do? It's by Charles Sheldon. I forgot to include that in my curriculum haul, so there's a little extra curriculum book there. One thing I bought for myself is an apron, and I love this apron. My friend Bethany Fontaine always would share content with her wearing this apron, and I thought, I need to get that. So I really like this one. I'm struggling to hold it up properly, but it has nice pockets. I love how it's just a pullover. I'm not showing it the greatest, but you just pull it over. It's open at the back, and I wear this apron all the time. A couple more makeup products. Again, this one was for Zara when she was doing her dance recitals and competitions. I just put some BB cream on her. She's very fair, so I just got the very light shade, and it worked great. Like, it went on very smooth, quite light coverage. And then this is another repurchase. Instant Age Rewind Multi-Use Concealer. I used this one simply for under eye concealer. I actually had to buy a different shade than I usually buy. I usually buy the one that says brightening. This one's more of a regular concealer, but I was running out and really wanted something. It's quite unique how it comes out because you twist it and then you just dab it. But I think that works really well for being gentle on under eyes as well. Getting close-ish to the end now. I did have to replenish our ink, so I got the set of 3 colored inks, and then I got black ink as well. And I have bought off-brand ink before. I will never do it again. It was okay, but I ended up having so many issues and the colors just were not as vibrant. Even on inks that had really high reviews, I am back to using good old Epson ink, and I'm going to stick with that from now on. I bought this. It's a product I hadn't heard of before, Bactine First Aid Spray. And my daughter just kept having issues with her ears and her earrings and getting like scabs and just sore, red, all that stuff. And we just couldn't get rid of it. We were trying all sorts of different stuff, putting on it, and it just wasn't getting better. My sister-in-law recommended this, Bactine. It says #1 antiseptic spray in Canada. Now be warned, it does say, do not use on raw surfaces or deep puncture wounds. But I decided to try it because I had heard good reviews on that working for ears. And literally in 2 days after using this spray, her ears were so much better. I don't know what it is, but it worked great for us. The kids ran out of their shampoo, and I wanted to find them something just a little bit cleaner. This Attitude Natural Care shampoo and body wash for the kids. I love the pumps for their products. And then for myself, just a repurchase again. I have been loving these. As you can tell, they're repurchases because I'm just near the end of my other ones, so they still have the non-spill wrapped up at the top here. But I got shampoo and conditioner. This is Hair Biology. I get the one for full and vibrant hair because my hair is anything but full. So every time I buy like hair products, it's always the one that says full. And then this is a very recent purchase again. I got the Organica Electrolyte Powder. This is in the flavor Wild Raspberry, and that is because I have been running lately. I've been running on a weekly basis, and I get a headache every single time. Like, not just a little headache, it's like within 2 hours of getting home from my run, my head starts to throb. If I don't take anything, it just gets worse and worse and worse throughout the day until like even just turning my head, my eyes start to water, and I'm like, okay, I hate that every time I run, I have to take an ibuprofen. And so I thought I need to try something else. So I've been trying this electrolyte powder. I have figured out that if I take a scoopful before my run and a scoopful afterwards, it is much, much better. So those are all the products I have to show you in my hands. I'm gonna read off the rest of my list on what else I had to buy. One other thing I had to get was hair nets for Zara going to her competitions again, and I did not realize that was a thing, but dance competitions, you have to get a hairnet to put over your bun. And the hairnets I got were really just like what you'd find, you know, people that work in a deli or at a restaurant. It's really the same thing. I just put it around her bun, wrapped it around twice, pinned it in, and she wore that for all of her dance stuff in the spring. I did buy myself a dress that I love. Anytime people ask me, where did you buy that dress? And I say Amazon, their jaw drops, like, really, Amazon? But I really, really love this dress. We also bought a new Echo Dot, and we have, I just call it an Alexa, but we have an Alexa already in Wesley's room. I wanted one for our main living area, and my kids love just turning on music every day. And it's fun to have just an easy music player on our main floor. The last two things we got recently were for Elijah. He had his 13th birthday, and one of the things he requested was new bedding. And so we got him this jersey quilt and then this cotton jersey set of sheets. And they are so comfy. Like, it's much, much softer than your typical cotton bedding. And so he was happy to receive that. Oh, we also bought his pillows off of Amazon too. We kind of got all of his bedding there. That's it. That's what I've bought from Amazon over these past few months. I will link everything down below, and yes, for the most part, these should be affiliate links. And if you purchase through those links, I do get a little bit of money back. I really do appreciate when you guys make purchases on Amazon by going through my links, but of course it is absolutely not necessary, but you will find all those links down below. Thank you for watching today. I hope I'll see you guys in my next video. See you then.